Hey guys, so this is going to be the first vlog in my like weight loss series, I suppose. My hair looks a bit crazy right now. I just walked my daughter to school. Okay, I don't really know where to start, but I guess I'll just start with I am going on a major juice cleanse. My husband's going to do it with me. We're first going to start with 10 days and then we're just going to go from there because I feel like it's quite a huge commitment to go the amount of time that we're wanting to go. But okay, so basically I'm just going to tell you guys just a little bit about what I want to do and why I want to do it. So basically the reason why I want to do it is because I really want to lose weight, and I have been eating healthy for the past 2 weeks, and I've been going to the gym. Last week I went to the gym like 4 times. The week before I went 4 times that week as well, so I'm feeling pretty good. But I have recently been watching a lot of like documentaries about food, the way that it's processed, and you know, just about like our meat industry and all of that. I also watched 2 documentaries by the same person. It's called Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead, and then Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead 2. And the guy who created the movies, his name is Joe Cross. You guys can Google him. I'll leave links down below to both of the documentaries from him that I watched, and I'll also leave a link to the Food Inc. I think it's called Food Inc. Documentary that I watched as well, just about the way that your meat is processed and what is actually inside your food. And honestly, guys, if you watched it, you'll be horrified just like I was. There was actually a couple of points in that movie in that documentary where I actually cried because I was just so shocked at how the animals get treated and all of this. Horrible things like that. So anyway, I'm not going to get too much into that. I can like go more in depth to that if you guys want me to. Just comment below if you would like to know a bit more about the documentaries and, you know, my thoughts on that sort of thing. But basically, this guy, Joe Cross, he was really overweight, and he actually had a disease like basically like a very intense case of hives, and he would just break out all the time, and he was on like heaps of medication, and he tried to cure it himself by just drinking green juice, so like fruits and vegetables put in the juicer. He would have 4 juices a day, and he did a challenge for himself to do 60 days of just juicing, which I think is absolutely incredible. That is what I'm aiming to do, and you know, because I've got my own like health issues and whatnot, and I want to, you know, like help myself for my future. I want to lose a ton of weight. I've got like 20 kilos to lose. I'm currently 82.4 kilos, and that is the biggest that I've ever been. I'm only 25, so you know, I don't want to be overweight like this. I really want to lose weight. I've also got a blog, which I'll link below to my first blog post. It's got before pictures, so you guys can check that out. So basically what I want to do is just document like my weight loss journey and my juicing journey, just so that I could maybe inspire some of you guys to lose weight or get healthy or whatever. But I feel like this is going to be a really huge challenge for me. This is the first day, so I went out yesterday and I bought a juicer. Why does my hair look so crazy? Yeah, I went out yesterday and I bought a juicer, and my husband and I are just about to make our first juice. We made a juice yesterday, but that was just to like play around and, you know, with flavors and stuff. So we went and we bought a ton of fruits and vegetables, and like I said, we bought the juicer, and we are going to make our first juice. So basically what I want to do is I'm going to vlog every day, like for the first 10 days, just to like, you know, kind of like check in and do like a little diary type thing. Just telling you guys how I'm feeling and showing you guys the juices that I'm making, and, you know, just like the emotions that I'm feeling and physically how I'm feeling, and, you know, mentally and all of that, because I feel like it's going to be very challenging for me. I know for myself, this is going to be extremely difficult. My husband, probably not as difficult for him as it will be for me. I know for me it's going to be extremely difficult because I have had a very bad relationship with food for many years. I've been overweight for the past 5 years. It doesn't sound like a long time compared to other people, but ever since I had my daughter, she's 5 now, so ever since, you know, basically after she was born, I have been overweight and I just haven't been able to drop the weight off. I know that it has a lot to do with mindset and being motivated and pushing yourself and, you know, kind of like having just the willpower and motivation, all of that. But for people that have a relationship with food like I do, you would know how extremely difficult it is, and you don't realize how, or you may realize how much of an impact food has on your life. Like, I feel like food is like my enemy. I have like this very weird relationship with food. I know that I am eating way too much bad food that is not good for my body, and you know, it's just like really, like if I keep going the way that I'm going, I know that I'm gonna have health issues down the line, and I really don't want to be like that. I've got 3 kids. I want to be around for as long as I possibly can, and you know, I really just need to sort my shit out, to be honest. Like, I just can't keep going the way that I'm going, and I know that it's really weird, like when I'm feeling down about my weight, I eat because it's like a comfort. It's very hard to explain, and people that have gone through it will understand, but maybe somebody else watching that has not gone through this will not really understand, and they might think like, oh, you know, you just need to harden up and just, you know, eat healthy and go to the gym and all of that, but it's very hard. It's very, very hard. So it's going to be a challenge, and I feel like it's going to be like maybe even a lifelong battle for me to, you know, keep the weight off and to keep living a healthy lifestyle. But my goal is to lose 20 kilos. I would love to get down to like even 15 kilos would be great. I would love to get down to like in the 60s, where I was before. I think I was 63 or 64 kilos before I had my daughter, and I might get back to that, or I might be, you know, maybe a few kilos heavier than that, but I'd really love to get down to the 60s. So that is my goal, and then hopefully if I can manage the 60 days, like I can't remember if I mentioned that Joe actually did 60 days. So if I can get through the 60 days, then ultimately I would love to transition into a plant-based diet, and only eat, you know, basically from the land and stuff, and have the occasional maybe some chicken or, you know, like eating fish and all of that. So I'd really love to just change my lifestyle completely, and this is the day where I start and do that. So, you know, I would love the support from you guys. Leave a comment down below. I'm going to leave links to Joe's Facebook page and the support groups and all of that in the description bar, and I'm also going to leave links to all of the documentaries, well, the 3 documentaries that I watched over the past week, and yeah, you guys should definitely check it out. They're all on Netflix, so if you guys don't have Netflix, then I'll see if I can find another link. There might be some on YouTube actually, so if there's a YouTube link, then I'll add that in there as well. So yeah, that's basically what all I have to say right now. I'm gonna take you guys downstairs and show you guys the juice that I'm gonna make, and I'm also going to have weekly blog posts up about like my workout routine that I'm doing, recipes for juices. I've also got a Facebook page which I'll link below. Everything will be down there in that description box, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, the other thing is I'm gonna do like weigh-ins as well. I'm thinking like fortnightly and monthly weigh-ins, just to like show my progress, and I'm also going to do pictures with that so that you guys can see my body changes as I go. So yeah, if you guys want to do this with me, then that would be really great. Comment below, you know, leave your like Instagram accounts or Facebook accounts. I'll follow you guys, and you know, we can all support each other. So yeah, I will take you downstairs with me right now. I think Rich is preparing the fruits and vegetables for our juice. So let's go downstairs and make our first juice. Huh? You what, honey? Okay.
Mom, there's a new camera.
Yeah.
Oh, the new camera.
Okay, what we got?
Huh?
We've got some persimmons.
Yeah.
Oh, you wrote it down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I can just... We've got some persimmons. How many persimmons? 2?
Yep.
How many kiwi fruit?
2.
2 kiwi fruit.
The next thing.
Lime.
Mom,
Yeah, yes you can. Yes you can. Carrots. What else is here? Apples. Oh, pears.
One pear, apples,
Apples.
orange.
Orange. Okay, that's quite a bit, babe.
Breakfast juice, mate.
Okay, maybe leave the tomatoes out for now, and we don't need another orange, I don't think, because there's enough apples and stuff. And you've already put... Okay, maybe do the one orange and then put the celery and kale.
Okay, we'll just juice that and see how we go.
Okay, well, add the kale.
Yeah, we're adding the kale.
Yeah, you don't need to cut it. Yeah. Okay, so, and this is red kale, and then we got some celery. So I guess we're just gonna start by, this is our juicer that we picked up yesterday. It's a cambric one, I think. Okay. Should I just take this little bit out or should I leave this bit in?
Take it out.
Take it out? Okay. Alrighty. Let's put this over here. Okay, so all of that gave us, it's not focusing, all of that gave us like quite a bit, like almost a liter. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna empty out everything from inside this pulp container thing here, and then we actually put it back through the juicer, and it actually gives us like another 100 mils or something of juice, which is really good. So if you guys have a juicer, don't chuck your pulp away, maybe put it through again, and you know, because it is still a bit wet when you you know,
a bit of water.
So, and maybe just add like a little bit of water with it, just to give you a little bit extra juice. And yeah, as we were juicing, our new vacuum cleaner just came, so that's exciting. We got the Shark Rocket because we got the Shark Navigator, but we've had our one for like ages, and it actually pretty much died on us, and all the piping broke and everything. So now I can actually like clean the floors properly and not have to worry about, you know, our crappy vacuum cleaner breaking. Should I show them the pulp? So that's how much pulp is left. Like, look how big that container is. Like, that's actually quite a lot. So we're gonna run that through the juicer again and see how much more juice we're gonna get. Okay, so it made just over a liter when we redid the pulp. So this is what came out just from doing the pulp alone. And so there's a liter there. So we're probably just gonna put it into the cups and, you know, just and then maybe anything that we have left over, like mix that one in, and then we can stick it in the fridge because we don't need to drink it all in one sitting. Okay, let me just turn this music down. Okay. All right, so it's been like, I think like maybe an hour since I had my my first juice, and I mean, I feel fine. Like, I don't expect to I have a new camera, so I'm still trying to work this thing out. Yeah, so I just had my first juice about an hour ago, and yeah, I mean, like, I feel fine, but what I did notice is that about like 20 minutes after I had to go to the bathroom. It might be like a little bit too much information for you guys, but this is the whole point of like documenting this, so that I can tell you guys how I am feeling. The juice itself was really nice. I really liked it, and I am obviously looking forward to my next juice, because I'm probably going to be hungry in like an hour. But yeah, I am just editing. I'm just editing my first segment of the vlog. So I'm just about to make my third juice of the day. I did vlog the second juice that we made, but for some reason I lost the footage. So I had edited it and everything. It's really weird. I don't know how that happened. Anyways, this is the second juice that we had. It's more orange this time rather than green, because we actually put like 3 carrots in there. So I'm just taking a look, just having a look in the fridge to see what fruits and vegetables we are going to have in our third juice. So I'm not going to put any more carrot, and I'm not going to put a tomato. I'm going to put a apple and an orange. So I'll put those down there. Apple and an orange. And I think I'm going to add in some, I'll put some kale. Actually, maybe we'll try some green kale this time, because we were having red kale before. So I'm going to put 1 green kale. I don't know. And I'm going to put some 1 stick of celery in there as well.
Mommy,
So yes, love. So I'll put that in there, and I'll put this stuff away.
Mommy,
Yes, love.
can I put the stuff in the juicer?
Okay, so I've got here the green kale, celery, orange. did Granny Smith apple and a red apple, and then we've still got 200 mils of the carrot juice that we did before. So we are just going to get on with our juicing.
Now can I help with it?
You can do those apples, okay? Ready? Okay. The blades are down here, okay? Keep going. Hey guys, Rich is just running the pulp back through again, just to get more juice out of our pulp. Yeah, so it's actually pretty hard not to, you know, like eat anything, and Rich says that I'm just thinking like a fat person, but you know, it's very difficult. It is now 4:30, so you know, this is kind of the time where I start to snack a lot, you know, before dinner time, and then after dinner I snack a lot as well. So I feel like the afternoons and evenings are going to be the most difficult, because usually I have a coffee in the morning and I wouldn't normally eat anything until like sort of lunchtime. So I feel like I've been totally fine during the day, but now I feel like I'm starting to get really hungry. So we just made the juice and we'll just see how I feel. So yeah, we just finished the juice. It looks like a bit of a mess, but we're just gonna have that, and then I'll put the recipe for this one up on my Facebook page, so you can, the link will be in the description box, so you can just go and check that out if you want to see like what kinds of juices that we're making and stuff. So that one gave us, like, we didn't use as much, but it gave us quite a bit. So we got how much, 800 mils there, so like not to less than a litre, like 200 mils less than a litre.
The more fruit you put in, the more juice you get.
Yeah, the more fruit you put in, the more juice you get, because like the kale and stuff doesn't really have that much juice that comes out of it. But yeah, I put green kale in this one instead of the red kale this time, so it'll be interesting to see the difference in taste. The other one was quite carroty, like very carroty, and I didn't really like it too much. I kind of just drank it because I was hungry. So we'll see how we go with this one. There's yours, babe. Really don't want to have this. I just want to eat some bread.